Right, here we are on the monument. It's 8:45 in the morning. Peg 4. Alex and Des are doing a day session for Angling Times. The first anglers to fish since we closed at the end of October. And the very first rod to be cast into the lake has already gone after about 15 minutes. So the anglers on in March can expect a bit of action. We'll have a look at the fish on the bank and come back to you in a second. Well, there I was in Peg 4 with Alex, the first rod cast in, and Des, who'd cast in 5 minutes later in Peg 7, has also got one on. I haven't even had a chance to go and look at Alex's fish because we got a shout from Des, so within 15 minutes of fishing they've both got a fish on the bank. So unbelievable for January. It just shows you the head of the fish and how many fish are feeding. Des is having to do everything on his own because I'm doing a little video, but we'll come back to you shortly to see both Des's first fish and Alex's first fish, but it looks like it's going to be a pretty manic day. Right, I've only popped in to see how they're doing. I'm running around like a loony. We haven't even photographed the first fish yet. Des is on maggots, Alex is on boilies. Des is into his second fish now, and he's also lost one, and we've been fishing about half an hour. I've had to get them a second landing net down there because there's a fish in the landing net in front of Des. For all the doubters, lift the other landing net up, Des, in the water with the kipper in it.
Well, there's one.
There's a nice mid-20 common in there.
Gone. Oh, it has. What's it gone?
No, down there. Then we've got another fish on here. All right, mate. So we've got another net ready. You couldn't have made it up. It's 7 degrees, pouring with rain, and I was worried they might not catch. And as I say, they're playing the third one, and they've lost one, and they've only been fishing about maximum half an hour. So we're going to let this rain come through, and then we'll show you the fish.
Well, Robert, if anybody doubts that this is not the finest day ticket water, then I can go to any water in the country. But as far as I'm concerned, if it's winter carping, Robert, there's only one water with Desi. I have to go on the maggots in the winter. Look at this, really young fish. It's not a big fish, Robert. We'll roll over it, it's common.
Yeah.
Beautiful fish.
Kind words, mate, but like you say, it's pretty exceptional for January. I know it's been shut for a while, but even so.
It doesn't matter, they're eating, Robert.
They're eating, yeah.
They're healthy fish that want to eat.
Yeah, well, we've been feeding them 3 times a week, but clearly we haven't been giving them enough.
No.
But I'll come back and see Old in it in a minute. So we're getting soaked.
There you go, Robert. At the end of the day, they only get bigger. They do not get any better. The last time I saw a fish like that, I was fishing Reduta.
Well, you've only been here 40 minutes, Des. You've got all day. What do you reckon to the rest of the day, mate?
Well, I just hope it speeds up. You know, I hope it don't stop this slow.
But you forgot you've already got another one in the other net.
Yeah, I've had 3 in 40 minutes, so it ain't that bad, really.
Yeah, all right, mate. Happy days. And
Happy days.
I'll have an interview with you at the end of the day and see what you think for the customers who are coming here from March. Cheers, mate. Put them back then.
What a fish.
Here it is, £21 mirror.
Look at that.
There we go.
Absolute beauty. Winter fishing at its best.
So
I picked the time, temperature's right, although the weather's absolutely awful. Night temperatures of about 6-7 degrees. They're just eating themselves to, well, eating themselves absolutely as fat as pigs. Look at this.
Yeah, well, you better get your rods back in, mate, because you're not fishing at the moment.
Yeah, I don't want them to move.
No, and we'll get back on in a minute.
Beauty. Well, the 5th take of the day. There's another nice fish. Gotta be, without doubt, the best winter water that you could come to. If you want some takes in the winter, especially when they open the maggot season, you know, in November, December, January, around that time, then it's got to be the best chance of some winter 20s or 30, the chance of a 40 years as well. There you go, that's number 5 and £25, so that's a brace of big commons, 24, 25, absolute pearlers, absolutely magical winter fishing. Look at it, winter colours. These commons do not get any better, they only get bigger. They don't get any better. That is as good as it gets.
Right, I'm sat here with Des in Peg 7. He's been invited on the monument. in a manic hour this morning, Des. You had 3 20s and lost a fish. Obviously, you know, they're moving around and avoiding you, and you're the only angler on the lake. But come March, what advice have you got for the guys?
I think this morning was great, Robert, but I think if there was a lot of anglers on here, it would have been even better, because what actually happened, they ate all the food I'd put in.
Yeah.
I lost them. I'm having a job to get them back. I have put some more bait in and had a liner, but at the end of the day, they'd have moved on to somebody else's bait.
Yeah.
And they're feeding like hell. I mean, the water temperature's 7, and they're just having it. You know, you're feeding them here. You know, they're obviously very healthy, very fit fish. They need food. It just goes to prove how much they do actually eat in winter.
Yeah.
And I think the people that roll up in March are going to have absolutely the time of their lives. Within a couple of sessions, you're going to be seeing 20s, 30s and 40s at the bank on a regular note.
And you're doing a feature on today in Angling Times, yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing a feature for this morning's fishing, and well, the rest of the day. Hopefully we can get another one. It's in Angling Times next week.
Okay, mate, superb. And we'll look forward to seeing you in spring when you come and do a feature for us on Monument 2.
Can't wait.
All right, mate. Thanks very much.
Cheers.